Live from KYW3, you're watching Eyewitness News at 6.
On Eyewitness News, pictures from Chopper 3 earlier today over Bucks County. The swollen Neshaminy Creek swallowed up literally everything in its path, including this swim club. There was water everywhere. Some amazing pictures, all courtesy of the remnants of Tropical Storm Allison. And there is trouble on the SEPTA rail lines tonight because of this flooding, and it is going to take you a little longer to get where you are going on some routes. The problems are on routes R2 Warminster, R3 West Trenton, and R5 Lansdale Doylestown. Trains are only operating as far as the Fern Rock Transportation Center. Shuttle buses are running in place of those trains to get passengers to their final destinations. Now, right now, let's check by phone with Joe Kelly of SEPTA to find out just how SEPTA is handling these flooding problems. Joe, what can you tell us?
How you doing, Ren? Like everything else, a lot of the stuff is tentative right now. We are busing from Fern Rock north, so all the stations are being served by buses. This is our game plan for tomorrow. It is tentative. We will have more information by 11. We're hopeful that we can have the R2 and the R3 running because we have a couple washouts in the Jenkintown area. The washouts are being filled in right now by contractors and SEPTA employees. So hopefully at the Jenkintown area, that will be operating the R2, the R3. We'll know more by 11 o'clock tonight and early in the morning hours.
Okay, we'll have more tonight at 11. I want to ask you quickly, Joe, though. You deal with problems like this quite often with heavy rains. Give us some perspective. How bad was this rain last night on the track system?
It's pretty bad. I think as long as I've been around 15 years, the first time we ever had a bridge washout, and I think talking to other people who've been there longer than that, we usually don't have bridges wash out, which is extreme. It's a very extreme cause there. It's real bad.
All right. Joe Kelly of SEPTA, we thank you for your time. We will be checking back with you, and we will have much more on Eyewitness News tonight at 11 o'clock about your commute in the morning. Now, the storm's effects are still being felt in some homes tonight. Right now, 300 customers are still without power in Pennsylvania, but at the height of the storm, 50,000 people were without power. And up next, more on this flood of trouble. Carol Erickson has some preliminary rain totals. She'll also give us a look ahead to the forecast for tomorrow. That's when we come right back. Now, many people were caught in a bad situation when the torrential rains began falling, turning roads into a flood of trouble. This is one of the many water rescues that took place last night. This man and a woman were holding on for their dear lives. They had to be rescued from the floodwaters when their cars got carried away. Now, the good news is they were not injured. Now, as you might expect, the last 24 hours have been a very busy time for the people in our weather center. That includes Carol Erickson, who has been working around the clock. She was tracking this storm last night. She was tracking it again this morning, and she is here right now to try to give us the very latest on what is going on with this storm and perhaps some good news for the weather ahead.
Well, the good news is what we're seeing out there right now, Ren. It was a very rapid clearing after this very disastrous storm came. We knew the history of this system as it started to work in our direction, and it was just as bad as it's been everywhere else. Look at this. This is Montgomery County. This is such a common sight, seeing just items that would normally never get together. Normally, you'd see the boat probably behind that car, now on top of that car, as floodwaters just turned everything topsy-turvy throughout Bucks and Montgomery County. So just a really disastrous situation going on out there. Right now, we have a temperature in Philadelphia of 85 degrees, so it really warmed up after we got rid of Allison. We've got sunshine out there right now, a humidity of 41%, and conditions did start to calmed down after it left, but the winds picked up a little bit. Now we're seeing winds out of the northwest about 12 miles an hour. The barometer is steady, 29.95 inches. It's 86 in Mount Holly, 88 in Willow Grove, 84 degrees in Wilmington right now. There go the clouds. There goes Allison. There goes the cold front that helped push this thing out of the system. And you can see right now we are looking at clear skies over the entire area, and that's what's going to be staying with us. And there you see the spin on this system. And I mentioned a little bit earlier in the program that it it hasn't calmed down after coming here. It is doing the very same thing up through Massachusetts, bringing rainfall rates in excess of an inch an hour. So they are also contending with the same problem that so many of our residents are dealing with in Bucks and Montgomery County. This afternoon, by 3 o'clock, it was completely off the coast. The clearing followed very rapidly. And take a look at our Skycast radar right now. Nothing on it. And this is certainly different than the last 2 days when we saw lots of very severe weather through there. But we're going to be in a better weather pattern now, at least for a couple of days. We've got some high pressure moving in. Then we've got a cold front that comes through here Tuesday night or Wednesday and may stall in the area. And that may bring us a couple of days of possibly seeing showers and thunderstorms. High temperatures tomorrow, even warmer than today. The normal high, 82, will be up close to 90 degrees tomorrow, maybe even a little bit warmer than that on Tuesday. But tonight, 64 degrees, mostly clear skies. You'll find a nice breeze out there as well tonight, and then that breeze diminishes after midnight. But tomorrow, the humidity should be low. Nice looking day, 89 degrees, mostly sunny. I know a lot of people are going to be spending their day sifting through their belongings and trying to dry out what they can. It's just a really sad situation. Our 5-day forecast, Tuesday, 90 degrees, sunshine. By Wednesday, the first half of the day looks fine, 88 degrees, but then maybe a shower or thunderstorm moving in here, which may stick around both Thursday and Friday. And stick around, I also mean because we could be looking at higher humidities then, but the temperatures do start to drop down, going down to about 75 degrees for a high by Friday. Ren.
All right, Carolyn, great job over the last 24 hours. And coming up next, Beasley Reese and Eyewitness Sports. The largest crowd of the season at the Vet today to see the Phillies. Beasley has the highlights coming up next. Thank you, Bees. And finally tonight, a tribute this weekend to one of the all-time greats of jazz. The Dizzy Gillespie Alumni All-Stars played the music that made Gillespie one of the greatest names in American music. Eyewitness News was at the Philadelphia Clef Club on the Avenue of the Arts for the show. It was all part of the Mellon Jazz Fest and sponsored by, among others, the Pennsylvania Council on the Arts. Working out. And that is Eyewitness News at 6:30. I'm Ren Scott. Be sure to join us tonight for Eyewitness News at 11 o'clock. Now, stay tuned for 60 minutes. We hope to see you at 11 o'clock. And happy Father's Day, one and all.